producers. We don't trust our accountants. We don't trust our lawyers. We don't trust MTV. We just trust our fans and ourselves.
If they'd only say what's on their mind, right? Well, sit back as Van Halen tell their story their way. It's all here, the music, the controversy, and the comedy. And they're all here, too. Eddie, Alex, Michael, Dave, and Sammy.
I'm one of those people that you either love or hate, you know. I'm not in the gray area too much. And going on vacation in my car, in the I Can't Drive 55 Boxer, okay? And I was hauling butt doing about 120, and actually I was cruising. And a CHP comes up, pulls me over. I said, oh man, I'm going to jail now. He said, you Sammy Hagar? I said, yeah. And I said, hey, you didn't see the video, did you? And he goes, yes, I did. But you want to hang on a second? So he goes back to the car and says, he takes me back to the car and he says, we have an APB for you. And he gets on the radio and calls in, and I hear these three guys in the background laughing and saying, hey man, Hagar, what's happening? What are you doing? I said, well, I'm going on vacation. Who's this? He says, Eddie, Michael, and Alex. I said, yeah, what do you guys want? I said, we want you to join the band. He said, all right. Drove down, checked it out. That's my story.
The funny thing is, Sammy told me just recently that he told his wife that when he heard that Dave left the band, he said, I bet you these guys are going to call me. The very first time we met, he actually came down to 5150, the studio, and he and his manager met with Alex and I. This was before the first time we jammed together, and he basically came down to see what condition we were in.
I want to see if these guys were healthy enough, man. I heard horror stories, you know, from some of my friends in the business, you know, that ran into these guys like at 4 o'clock in the morning somewhere saying, whoa, man, them guys, I don't know how they make it on stage. Yeah, it was driving me crazy. I had my band on hold. You know, I had guys that I loved that I'd been playing with for 9 years. And, you know, they were sitting there on hold, you know, and also pressuring me like, man, you're crazy. What do you know, why? You know, it's like, we've got everything we want. You know, the album's platinum, you know, we just did a huge, successful tour, and, you know, everything's really happening. I was saying, yeah, well, it's good enough reason to change to me.
When Sammy came down the first night, I remember it was a rainy Monday night or something like that, and after 20 minutes, I had like Summer Nights and Good Enough worked up. Those were songs that we were going to do with the previous person, except, you know, he never came up to work on them. But after 20 minutes, man, first time we played was Summer Nights, and just right off the bat, Sammy just came up with a melody, lyrics, everything. I mean, I was going, where's this guy from, you know?
I took the tape home that night, I listened to it, and I went, whoa, there's really something special here. And Eddie calls me about 3 in the morning going, hey man, what do you think? I said, yeah, it's happening.
And so the band, affectionately renamed Van Hagar, has already produced 2 straight #1 albums, headlined the Monsters of Rock tour in the summer of '88, and continues to tour the world on its own. Apparently this Sammy Hagar thing has worked out pretty well.
Woo! You talk about a hot summer night!
You okay? Ah, man. Okay, wait. Here's my horse, all right?
Whoa, triggered.
I thought you was Dale!
Basically what we do before we go on in the tune-up room, we all 4 just get together and just total geek out, you know, just to mentally prepare ourselves for what we're walking into.
We just crank up some song that everybody likes, and everybody starts reacting, and pretty soon everybody's dancing and, you know, air guitaring and kicking around and stretching and rocking and throwing stuff, and next thing you know, somebody says, let's go! And we go, yeah! was scared to death because at rehearsal, we never rehearsed a show of any kind. I mean, I always did that on my own, but I was a soloist. But when you got 4 guys that are just gonna go crazy up there, and I'm going, man, I hope we don't bump into each other and stuff. Hope these guys know that when they hit the stage, I'm gonna go crazy, you know.